And we're back. Applersky here with part 3 of the Platinum Trophy Guide for Sword of the Sea. Hope you guys have been enjoying it and it's been helpful to you all so far. So in this video we're going to go over 2 missions. We got this first one here, which is kind of a shorter one, a little bit more linear. You get to ride the dolphin, which is really cool. So it starts out here. Jump on the dolphin. There's not a whole lot of collectibles in this section, or in this level I should say. That's why I added it to the second part of the video, which is another full normal base level. But right here you're going to want to cleanse this area. Now the dolphin, this is a good level to farm coins. So you'll see me a lot. All you got to do is kind of jump into those green crystals and it'll pop out some coin for you. And you're going to need it because after playing this game, I found that the coin, in order to unlock the gifts, the coin, you won't really get a whole lot. So unless you're looking through every nook and cranny, right? But I don't really showcase all the coin spots in the videos. So just take this opportunity in this level to make sure I think I hit every single one. I don't show me hitting every single one, but I went ahead and collected every coin possible I could. So just follow along here. Make sure to cleanse all these lantern spots. And after that you'll be moving on to the next area. You can jump over this section here and just kind of scout around for the crystals. Once you make it up here, cleanse this area here, and then it's going to bring up some extra coin crystals for you to farm. I love the music here. I mean, throughout the whole game, really, this is one of the better soundtracks I think I've ever heard, orchestra wise, in any game, like, ever. So side note, kind of Game Awards is coming up, and I really hope this game doesn't get overlooked, because I do think it should be nominated for quite a few different awards, and actually win them. So, and anyway, like I said, just follow along with the guide. Make sure you're cleansing all the spots and grabbing as much coin as possible throughout the level. It's pretty straightforward. There's no steelies in this part. There's only one shell, and it's towards the end of the level. I think this serves as kind of like a reprieve from, not to say that the game is starting to get like repetitive. I wouldn't say that, but this is kind of just to kind of break up the regular gameplay a little bit, give you something a little bit different. And yeah, so these cleansing spots here, they pop up these little coin pockets for you to grab, so make sure you're grabbing all of those. Now once you're done grabbing all the coin, time to move on to the next little area here. You can jump through this hole. Now this is a little bit different. There's still the same green crystals that you can get for the coin, but the blue ones are the big blue ones are gonna like cleanse the area. And there's a couple of them. So, and this is all, I'm not showing you anything here that you don't have to do, because it's part of the story progression. See, there's 3 of them. You can see the fountain in the background that you need to activate to open up the next path and kind of start cleansing the area. So go ahead and jump this gap, break that crystal there. Oh, there's only 2. Sorry, I said 3. There's 2 there, and that's going to open up this like waterfall. You need to travel up to get to the next area. But before you do that, go ahead and grab all the crystals that are left over, and then once you're ready, head on up. And it's going to catapult you up into this little linear section You just jump over these walls. Really love the visuals here, and the animations of the dolphins. Really seamless, and it feels good too. It feels really cool. Like if you think about the design, you know, a dolphin swimming through sand, like it seems like such a simple idea. Like I'm just kind of actually surprised it's never really been done before. A beautiful shot of him jumping into this huge new area. This is all about just flair, kind of flexing their muscles on visual, showcasing visual here. Now jump up here, grab the blue crystal. That's number 1 of 3 for this section. What have you guys been thinking of the game so far? I really want to. Haven't had a lot of comments in these videos. Doing pretty well view wise, but engagement is what I love the most. One of the major reasons I do this is community engagement. So I'd like to see some more comments on what you feel, how you feel about this game, how you feel about me, kind of narrating you through this journey if you're having the platinum. And of course, likes are appreciated as well. And if you like, you know, if you've watched, you're on this video and you watch the other 2 parts, then, you know, consider subscribing, because every little bit helps motivate me and keep going, and brings a smile to my face. Now there is a little missable section here. I believe it's up here. So if you go up here around that corner, yeah, okay, so this is how you're gonna get the shell. So, you know, grab all the coins first, of course. And what we need to do is, there should be some jellyfish. Oh wait, no, we can't do it yet. We've got another spot that we need to cleanse first to bring the jellyfish up. But the shell's across that gap. So go over here. Okay, here it is. So I guess you have to do the, you have to get the final blue. Do you? Either way. Alright, so go up here. Okay, that's what I missed. So I didn't go up high enough to cleanse this area. That's what happened. So cleanse this area, and then it's going to pop some jellyfish here, to I think 2 or maybe just 1. Hit the jellyfish. I see I jumped back. That looked cool though. So either way, hit the jellyfish, jump the gap, and you'll grab the only shell, which is number 22 of the game, and it'll net you the trophy for this level too, for getting all the shells, even though there's only 1. And now once you grab the shell, jump up here. There you go. And that'll bring you into the next area, or the way into the next area, which might actually be the end of this section. I think it is. Yep. Oh, it's gonna do this cool, really beautiful, like linear, kind of on rails side scroll camera change, which I really loved. Kind of blew me by surprise. It's crazy how like the little things that they do in games like this go a long way. I'm gonna jump up here, bust through there, and that'll give you the trophy there for cleansing the Forbidden Valley, as long as you've cleansed all the areas I previously showed you. I noticed I didn't put the screenshot for getting the trophy for the shells for this level, but trust me, just that one shell will give you give you the trophy. Get catapulted into this beautiful little waterfall grotto area. Hit it one more time. Whew. And that's that level. We hop off here. We're going to move on into the next level, which is probably my favorite, I would have to say, of the whole game. Like I said in previous parts, I think part one, I've been a skateboarder and a snowboarder for over 2 decades, probably like 23 years, I would say by now. And right here, that's the Stele number 1 of the level, and then Stele number 12 total. So that first one was 11, that's 12. Now this part here, you're going to want to jump up onto the back of the statue, and this is I believe the 5th statue you come across in this level, and you can't miss any of the statues because they serve as guides. This is like linear, like you'll be able to get here. This isn't like a secret area, but it's not obvious that you can get up here, so make your climb. It is a little bit hard, so just take your time not to fall off, and go up here to the tip of the sword, and we're going to grab secret shell number 23 total. That's total, obviously. And then right here around the corner along the main path is Stele number 13. And then these icicles here, if you want coin, you're gonna want to bust through those, coming down to the wire here. And if you want to get as much coin as possible on your first run through, I highly suggest because you're not this isn't the speed run, right? So take your time, explore around, go up that chain, activate this kelp here to get up to the next area. But yeah, I've been skateboarding and snowboarding for about 22, 23 years now, and that's actually not even why I wanted to play this game. That was like, I didn't even care about that part of the game, really. Like, oh, cool, it's like a snowboarding, skating type game. No, that's not really the point. The point was who was making it. All of their previous games have been great. But that's probably why, as I was saying earlier, this is like my favorite level. Visually, it's stunning. It gives you the most like snowboarding feel to it, being as like a snowy environment and everything. And you'll see again, there's kind of like almost like a ski resort looking area. It's really, really cool. Probably my favorite area of the whole game. You can kind of get the most air. Alright, so now that we've activated that point, and the whales came out, we're going to knock out the trophy for riding the whale. I believe this is the humpback whale. There's like 3 different whales in the game. So I believe this is the humpback whale that we'll get here. Yeah, humpback rider. And again, with the trophy pops once you jump off, so it'll pop right there. Humpback rider, grab those coins if you can. And then if you go up to the top, grind back down using that as a reference point to see and find this cleanse spot here. This is you have to do this part anyways, but I was kind of confused. I couldn't find it, so I went back up to get my bearings and found it right there, and that activates that chain over there to your left. So moving along, we're going to use this chain, grind this chain to get up to the sword, and wouldn't you know it, there's going to be another secret shell up here at the tip of the sword. And that's shell number 24, and then you jump down. Woo! See, I tried to hit the rail, but I couldn't hit it. But now moving on, this is the next part of the level. Bust through all these crystals, but don't go through. Make a right here, and there's a little secret cave with secret shell number 25. And then go back and hit a right and go out of the cave. That's ice, you can tell it's slippery. You don't have as much control there. Now here we get like a little loop-de-loop area. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is all part of the main story path. So whenever you're ready, you know, just kind of go through here. There's nothing to collect in here. Just have some fun, gain some speed. Ooh, see how many loops you can get. And there's coin too. And you'll grab all of them just for hitting one. So and then now in this area, it's kind of just a linear straight pathway, but there's a hidden area to the right, and that's going to get you secret shell number 26. Now this is the like kind of ski resort mountain hill that I was telling you about. This can get pretty confusing, so I hope I'm editing it okay for you guys to follow along. You're gonna want to. That's a trophy actually for long distance jumpers. So what this area does, it introduces these boost orbs, right? See those orbs? If you hit R2, it's going to give you a speed boost, and that's how you're going to get across some of these chasms here. And that last one, it doesn't, there's no way to track how long you have to jump to get that trophy, but if you just do it kind of the way I did it, you'll get it. I popped it without even going for it, really, actually. So now get into this little secret area here, little cavern with a, looks to be a, like maybe a whale carcass. And grind the whale bones. You can actually use the walls there to kind of go up. I didn't know at that time. Bust through there, grind this spine here, and grab this cleanse area here. So we gain progress on getting the trophy for cleansing the level, and then also another trophy here for jumping on. I forget the name of. So you'll get cleanse the Shadow Tundra there, and then another trophy for hopping up on one of these. I don't know how to pronounce this creature's name. It's like that old prehistoric underwater. But down here, there's also, don't forget, inside the skull, secret shell number 27. And just wait till your moment to where you can jump on the back of one of these. If I see the name, I might be able to pronounce it. So I just take a little ride around them for a little bit. Jump off whenever you want. Elasmosaur, that's what it is. So you get the trophy for Elasmosaur Rider. And then once you're done, before you leave, grab Stele number 14 right here. And that's all for that little area. Now go up back to the top, make this gap here, make sure you land on it this time, and then use your boost and jump this gap, and then double jump, and then immediately jump that one, and that's going to get you secret shell 28. Took me a while to figure out how to get to that one. Now up at the top here, using this as kind of a reference point, this is a new area. I'm going to jump down, probably my favorite section of the level, real quick. But I mean, there's more to it. I don't show the whole thing, but it just feels like a downhill free ride on a snowboard if you've ever done so. Now here up at the top, using that as a reference point, I know it's kind of hard to tell the mountain in the far distance. Straight ahead, that's where you'll find the horned frog, and then from the horned frog, you're gonna look down to your right and go through this cave here and grab Stele number 15. In this area, you have to activate these bells, right? I guess they are. You'll see one here to get through to the linear path, the story path. Now up here, I believe I've already activated this one, but I went up here to see if I missed anything. I believe there's a shell and a Stele up here around the backside. You can crush these rocks to get some more coin. Oh, and then so then you're gonna turn around, and there's like a little hidden area down here. that you can go to. The shark statue. And there's going to be stele number 16. And there's also a shell too, that I found kind of by accident. I was just like, I wonder if you can go, if there's anything else here. So you jump down, you gotta be careful not to fall. Jump down to the arm, follow these little paths, and there's secret shell number 29. And then once you're done here, back up, moving back to the area, this area here with where it's like an arch that goes over the circle formation. Remember that, because we're gonna grab a couple of things here. First thing is this stone structure here. I knew there was a shell in there because I seen it when I was jumping, but I didn't know where the entrance was, so that's why this looks kind of funky. But what you're gonna do is just kind of follow this rock formation around until you see there's going to be a spot that kind of opens up. It's actually really hard to miss, or really easy to miss, I should say. Right there where that is, and then see the little crevice in between. Kind of blends in, hard to see, and then you'll find a secret shell number 30 in there. Now back to the ice, you'll see right here there's a snow ramp, and you're going to want to use your boost to get up top of the ridge, and then you're going to find secret shell number 31 up there. Now before moving along to the end of the level, we're going to go over to the right and find the time attack area here. It'll be marked with this hourglass painting, and I'm going to show you a little good way to farm points in this area, because there is the trophy for ending the game with 1,000,000 score or higher. You don't want to go higher than that because it's going to be hard to beat, because there's another trophy for beating your own record, like through the speed run, like basically like your New Game Plus. So it's kind of like you want to hit the 1,000,000, but you don't want to go too much over that because you're going to have to beat that on your second run. So anyway, a lot different arena than the last level, the trick attack area, but this one I exploit. I wouldn't say exploit because it's in the game. It basically just find a jellyfish, continue to bounce on it. You can see my counter over there keeps counting up because I'm not touching the ground. So as long as you're pulling off trick variations and staying on these jellyfish, you could mix in grinds too. That always helps because you get like variation bonuses. So you can see where I was at a 27 combo right there, and I got 78,000 points. So I was like, holy crap, that's a huge amount of points. And so I was like, let me see if I can like get more on my second run, because I feel like I didn't maximize the time. So I did it again, and you're gonna see I get my combo even higher this time around. So it's at 22 now. So it just keeps going up. 27, 28, 29, 30, and I hit a grind. 32, 33, 34. I ended at 35. Okay, but if you look at the top right, you can already see what my score is. 135,665, and I pull off a couple more tricks before time runs out, and I completely shatter the record. Now, 136,490. That's like, almost a quarter of the 1,000,000 that you need for the whole game in one little minute-long trick section. Now, I did it like probably 5 or 6 more times, but I noticed the more you do it, the less points you get. But I got myself pretty close to that 1,000,000 from that area there. Now, before we leave the level, we're going to go around here to the right of the vendor, and we're going to grab the final shell of the level, and that's secret shell number 32. And that should give you Shadow Tundra Shell Collector. And once you're ready, move along to the next area. which is the end, basically. You're going to want to go through here and just kind of circle around the shark that's frozen there, and it'll end the level and the coming close to this video here. The next one, I'm going to try the part 4 in the video series. I'm going to try and wrap up the first playthrough with all the collectibles. So that's going to do it for me for this video. Keep an eye out for the next part, and until then, thank you so much. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Apolurski out.